So every now and then you crash out and you think it's okay because I mean, you finally get to let things out, right? Wrong. Prior to this generation or before now, the concept of crash out used to be pretty simple. It was either you fell asleep out of exhaustion, you were very tired from physical exhaustion, and the moment you get to your bed, you crash out, or you're in a competition and then you fail and you crash out. Now, this generation defined crash out to be that moment where there's an outburst of over accumulated emotions or responses, where you are overwhelmed emotionally and then there's an outburst, you overreact or overrespond to the current situation. And the problem is, we just like we do to almost everything, we like to validate. So people now even tell you ahead of time, oh, I'm going to crash out next week. Oh, this weekend I'm going to crash out. Oh, tomorrow this person is going to make me crash out. They look forward to their next crash out. These are the disadvantages of crashing out or using crash out as your only way to let off steam or let go of all those overwhelmed or over accumulated or suppressed response or emotions. People who crash out consistently or who use crash out as the only way as their only let off point are most times very sad. They are they also can easily slide into depression. They are gloomy, grumpy. There's a bitter taste in their mouth, and I don't mean literally. I mean there's always that little sprinkle of negativity around you. Why? Because you have to wait till there's nothing, no space for you before there's an outburst. And every single time you crash out, especially when it's in with to someone, they see it as an overreaction. Why? Because you do not that your crash out is not a response to the particular situation. It's a response to too many situations that you did not respond to. And it's important that we learn emotional regulation for our own good, because individuals who crash out have very little emotional regulatory abilities, or even we could even say they have very little emotional intelligence. Why? Because I mean, you cannot be emotionally intelligent and you do not know how to communicate, because poor communication is the reason why so many people crash out. I said what I said. So it's important that we learn to address things as they come and do not need to accumulate or gather it all up to the day we can't hold it anymore. Learn to communicate properly. Learn to express yourself respectfully. And when you know that you are trying your best to be respectful in expressing yourself, and these individuals do not want to understand or comprehend, walk away. Even if you're an identical twin, walk away. Because at the end of the day, the more we stay around people who do not give us that room to be expressive, and we have to swallow in, the more we push ourselves to a depressive lifestyle, the more we become toxic people ourselves. Because when you keep gathering all the negative, all the toxic energy inside, you become a toxic person. So don't go about being proud about, oh, I crash out, oh, I'm going to crash out tomorrow. You should not be crashing out. You should be regulating your emotions the right way. You should be expressing statements and feelings the right way. And you should be living a happy life. So until next time, bye.